Okay, first, before we get into it, we need to rant about The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Yes.
So if you don't care about The Summer I Turned Pretty, just skip to the timestamp in the description. But this might take a while.
Yeah, we have a lot to say because we just watched. I don't think we intended to, but we watched the first season the entire way through. If that's any indication what we've been up to.
Yeah, we didn't go out last night on Memorial Day weekend.
No.
We ate pizza here and we watched the entire first season of The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Yeah, but it's such a comfort show.
It is, even though it's terrible.
Even though it's horrible casting. Should we get into the casting first?
Yes. I'm pulling up my list of things I hate about it.
It's the biggest thing for me is the casting. Like, where did they find these people?
I'm sorry. I think about that too. Like, I hate to hate on them because you know what? Everyone can get better. And the lead girl is getting there. Conrad's not bad.
True.
I'm so sorry. The parents are the worst offenders. I'm so
All of them.
Sorry.
Well, Jeremiah's up there.
Also,
I feel bad hating on a kid though, because
I know
they're all kids, but like.
But there are kids that are way better actors than them. Like the amount of amazing actors in the world that don't get booked on things, but then this is the cast of one of the biggest shows.
That's what I mean. Like, this is the best they could do.
I'm sorry.
With an Amazon budget, by the way.
Yeah, an Amazon budget.
Maybe they spent all that money on the soundtrack rights.
On the soundtrack rights? Yeah, no, seriously.
Every song is Olivia Rodrigo, Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish. Like, that was not cheap.
Every single song in it. I'm like, have they ever heard of anyone other than the three of these people? No, the soundtrack is great, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, the casting. And okay, I don't even feel bad saying this because she got way better in the second season, but Taylor in the first season is a crime. I'm so sorry.
It's all pretty criminal.
Wear a thong, Belly. Cinder Belly. Con bad. And you know what? They did her dirty with the dialogue as well.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like the writing, not the best.
The writing is terrible, especially compared to other Jenny Han things. Like To All the Boys I've Loved Before.
Oh, incredible. The blueprint.
The casting, the dialogue, the writing, like, I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it.
That's
To All the Boys I've Loved Before.
A really good point. Now, I've never thought about that because it's the same
writer. Yeah.
Writer, different studio. Maybe that really was the problem. Like Amazon was the problem.
Maybe.
They needed Netflix in there because To All the Boys I've Loved Before is my comfort movie.
Oh my God. It's love it.
It's so good. They're all good. All three of them. But the first one. And
it's so good.
They were kids when they filmed that.
Yeah. And the lead girl is so good.
And they were kind of undiscovered too, right?
The lead girl. Yeah, I think Noah Centineo or whatever his name is. He was already discovered.
Yeah.
But I think everyone else, was kind of new on the scene. At least in my understanding. They were new to me.
Yeah. But the side characters, like her friend, the cousin,
her little sister. Oh, Mona from Pretty Little Liars was in it.
Aiden was in it from Sex and the City.
I don't know who that is.
The dad.
Okay, the dad. Yeah, the dad's so good. Like, oh, they're all so good. And then The Summer I Turned Pretty, flop.
I know.
But at the same time,
I know.
Like, I say flop, but just keep in mind that I have watched the entire series multiple times and I will continue to watch the entire series.
Yeah, me too.
It's not that bad that I'm not going to read it or watch it, but I think that's because I read the books as a child and I was so emotionally attached to them.
Me too.
And I dreamed about playing Belly in the movie because I thought it was going to be a movie, not a series. Yeah. Okay, so the casting is the first issue. Do we want to go on to the next, or do you have any more thoughts about the casting?
No, I just can't get over Jeremiah. Like,
okay, wait,
what happened there?
Can I also say Susanna in the book was not this like ritzy mom, and I know that in the show she is still like really kind-hearted and like down to earth and stuff, but I pictured Susanna as this old like borderline hippie woman with like waist length dirty blonde hair that's just like wavy from swimming and like did not belong to a country club. Like she cared about like sitting on the beach, sitting on the porch with her family, like watching a sunset. Like, what is this debutante thing?
I know, that's a good point.
That's also dumb. Sorry. We are never gonna get cast in a movie, and we are never gonna be like getting the ads on our TikTok about this show, even though I love it and I eat it up and I have group chats about it.
Me too. But
Sorry. Do you think we shouldn't say this?
I know. Now I'm like nervous.
I do feel really bad saying this stuff though, because I love the show.
Yeah, it's like what's a comparison? I don't know. Like any guilty pleasure show that's like actually bad
Yeah.
on paper, but then everyone eats it up. Like you just yeah.
I also think the acting is kind of bad because of the writing. Like there is no way to make like another text from Conbad. Like, no one can deliver that line and have it not be cringy.
Yes, and also...
Imagine Anne Hathaway saying that. Sorry.
Right.
Please. They would never write Anne Hathaway that line.
We talk about Anne Hathaway a lot.
I know.
Love it. Something else I noticed, and this I guess is what separates like good actors from bad in a way, is like little things. Like the hand gestures throughout the show are so awkward. Like their body language, like little movements like that are just off ever so slightly, and you're like, wait, it makes a difference all put together.
Okay, I've never noticed anything like that.
Like just like awkward things happening.
I feel like there's a difference between the way that people speak and the way that people act, and a good actor like doesn't have a difference between them. But you can tell that they're like they almost say like some of them almost say the lines as if they're acting. Like I remember when I was in high school and I had to film like a skit. We had to make like a short film for like the English class, and when we acted in it, like I was so awkward like saying the lines. It just sounded like I was trying to act.
Yeah.
But if I was actually a good actor, I'd be able to just say the lines and not sound like I'm trying. But some of the lines are just so stupid that it just sounds like they're acting.
Yeah, like they're overacting, especially the moms. That's the problem. Like the face they make, I'm like, you're doing too much.
And the like talking out of the mouth.
Yeah.
Like, why? What is the I love popsicles in the summer and Conrad and Jeremiah. Thank you. And my best friend Taylor. Like, why are you talking out of your mouth?
I know.
Talk out of your chest.
Right.
Like, I don't get it. Okay, whatever. Sorry. I'm so scared to post this. I'm sorry.
It's fine. We're just doing a little recap with constructive criticism.
But also, I love the show. Cannot stress this enough. I love the show.
Me too.
The guys dancing in the last episode.
Oh, period.
The performance that they make the 16-year-old boys do at the debutante ball, gala, whatever the hell it is.
Ball.
And they dance that song that's like, I like that, I like that. Do you know that song?
By Bazia.
Yeah. What? And then the one guy's like grinding on the floor, like, and all the parents are like, woo, my son. What?
Not the woo, my son.
Please.
I can't.
I cannot either.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's just talk about, this has nothing to do with the acting. This solely has to do with the imaginary character Belly. She is ridiculous and absolutely heinous.
Yeah, but that's also what's frustrating is the books. I don't remember hating her.
No, in the books, yes, she flipped back and forth between them, but she only flipped back and forth maybe twice.
Yeah.
Like she really loved Conrad, and then she was with Conrad, spoiler, at the end of the first book, going into the second book, like he was picking her up in the car. They broke up, whatever. She went and dated Jeremiah once. That was one switch. And then after the Jeremiah thing ran its course, she switched back one more time. And then she was with Conrad in the end.
Yep.
So you really couldn't hate her because you knew that Conrad in the book was like the only option. And Jeremiah was just like a side piece. Like that's kind of how it was with Bella in Twilight.
Yeah.
If you read the books, like Jacob was never even an option. And then the movie came out and you're like, are you team Jacob, team Edward? Like, no, there is no teams in the book. Like it was always Edward.
Yeah.
In the book, it was always Conrad. And Jeremiah was like a consolation prize. I'm sorry.
But it was also believable in the book.
Yeah.
Like the Jeremiah, like the second book where she's with Jeremiah, you do love Jeremiah, and in the show it's so hard to like get there, and I think part of it is there's no chemistry because the acting is so bad.
Wait, I think that in the show Jeremiah is more likable though.
They made him more likable.
Because what does she like about Conrad in the show other than the fact that he's older and cool? Like he doesn't have he's not nice to her, he's not nice to anyone, honestly.
I think she is drawn to his emotional depth, his darkness,
yeah,
if you will.
I don't know. No, but she switches up so fast. Like, and everyone hates her, by the way.
Yeah.
Everyone hates Belly. The comments on social media posts are like, Belly is the worst character. Like, how does anyone like her?
I know. I don't know.
These boys would have been over her so fast if this was real.
Yep.
Stupid. Okay, and also, controversial opinion, the best couple is Steven and Taylor.
The best. Yeah, they make a good match, and their acting is probably, the best is like, it's not saying much, but there it is. There it is.
The second season.
Yes.
In the second season, Taylor is the best character.
Yeah, agreed.
In my opinion. She's the only one that speaks like a normal teenager, that has normal thoughts, that is like real.
She was written the best.
Yeah, she's written the best. Yeah.
I know. Those are our thoughts.
I think that's our thoughts, and I'm so sorry. And if you're what do they call that? Like an employee at Amazon, and you're dealing with like who's going to be the influencer for the next season's ads, like, please hear me out.
We are available.
We are available, and we eat it up. I am watching it. Like, if it has X amount of views, like, we have to collectively be like a lot of them. I don't know how many.
We've watched, I feel like it's always on the background when we come here.
Yeah.
So
we watch the ads, we consume the ads.
Don't you worry.
We are the target market. We talk about it in our group chats. I send the videos to my friends. We have group chats on social media where we talk about it. So this came off as hateful, I know, but
it's coming from a place of love.
It really is.
And if you just listen to us a little bit and recast Jeremiah, we will pretend like the first 2 seasons never happened.
Wait, I know you hate on Jeremiah in the show, but I actually like him in the show because I think he's the only person in the show that's like genuinely really kind and nice. Like, I get Belly is like nice, but she's just immature. Like, I think Jeremiah is like mature for his age, and he treats Belly right, and he's actually nice to her. He's a good friend.
But he cheats on her. That was the whole premise of the second book.
But does he cheat on her in the show?
Oh, I forget. Well, we'll find out because we're rewatching.
Yeah, we're about to watch season 2, actually. I don't think he does.
Yeah, maybe they switched that up, but in the book, you're kind of made to hate him.
You do think that because he kissed someone, right? Like a girl kissed him or something. I don't think he fully cheated on. Well, wait.
I think he did. I think they went on spring break and he hooked up with that girl.
Oh, yes.
How do I remember? I have not read this since high school, you guys.
Oh my god.
But it really stuck.
Wait, you're right. I thought I was like having a false memory that like a girl kissed him at a party and he was like, it wasn't my fault. But like,
I think
no,
maybe that happened too. I don't know.
I think he fully cheated on her on spring break. I think you're right in the book.
Yeah.
Wow. Also, I like Cam Cameron.
Oh yeah, he's
sorry.
a cutie.
I totally forgot about him because he's kind of irrelevant while being relevant at the same time.
Yeah.
I do really like him. He is genuinely nice.
Agreed.
But like none of the other girls, I'm sorry, like Nicole and Gigi, they're not nice. And neither is Belly. Borderline.
True.
And in the book, neither is Taylor. Taylor's nice in the show, kind of. In the book, Taylor absolutely sucked. Okay, I think that's it.
Yeah. Those are our thoughts.
I'm sorry.
Stay tuned for next summer as we unpack season 3.
Yeah, we are gonna we should do live watchings of it.
Okay.
We would pop off.
Stay tuned.